Hello, everyone. Welcome to Optimal Timelines. I am your guide, Sean Collins, and helping you to connect to your most optimal future timeline. So it's that time again. It's time for your monthly Tarotscope readings for the month of February 2022, and it's going to be for your North Node by sign and house. Now, if you're new to the channel, the reason I use your North Node as opposed to your Sun, Moon, or Ascendant sign is that it's recognized in astrology that your North Node is the reason why you were born, what you were here to learn and accomplish. So you have much more in common with people that share your North Node as opposed to your Sun, Moon, or Ascendant sign. Now, if you're unfamiliar with your North Node, in the description box below, there's going to be some links where you can watch some videos, and also a link to look up your chart so you can find out where your North Node is. So let's get started on the readings. Okay, so this is going to be your monthly Tarotscope reading for February 2022 for everybody with their North Node in Capricorn and or the 10th house. So I'm going to connect to the energies and we can begin. I call upon my spirit guides and guardians and the wisdom of my ancestors to bring forth the information that's true and correct for all who see this reading, that it may bring them the most beautiful, happy life possible and set them on their most optimal future timeline. So may it be. Okay, so the spread on this side of the table represents the first half of the month from the 1st to the 15th, and then this spread over here represents the second half of the month from the 16th on. One of the things I did differently this month is I also did an additional divination, a book divination with the North Node book, Astrology for the Soul by Jan Spiller. Great North Node book. And I did it for each of the North Node's sign and houses. And what I got for you, you North Nodes in Capricorn or the 10th house, is the phrase sense of belonging. And, that is a core need with your, South Node being in Cancer or the 4th house. This sense of like home, family, belonging, home is where the heart is. Uh, that sense of belonging, being part of the tribe or the family, is very, very strong in you, and that actually is a really good need, but it can hinder you in this life, in the sense that a lot of you might have had this need where really, I just want to have, a safe, comfortable place to go. I really don't want to deal with the world out there and have to deal with all, the stresses and, tribulations in the world. And I get it. That's like a need, and you just want to have a place that, you can kind of call home and be safe. It doesn't even matter if it's in a relationship or a family environment. That's like this need for and it's a good need for, like, safety and security and this sense of belonging. But what's wanting to happen in this lifetime is you have a natural uh, emotional intelligence within you. It's a superpower, and you have most of you, depending on what other things are in your chart, can have this amazing warmth, like a natural warmth and kind of open-heartedness. Um, and what's wanting to happen is, because you've experienced so many lifetimes of developing that within a tribe or family or this close knit group. What's wanting to happen is you're needing to take that with your north node and bring it out into the world. And that could mean, in a career or business of some sort, but taking it out into the world and like leaving the nest. It's like really like the baby bird, leaving the nest and going out there. Now this first half of the month, okay, uh I can see that, like, this looks like it could be some intense things this month. In particular, the first half of the month, I'm getting, there could be some energy around you of um, like maybe a people or a situation, but particularly like people or a group of people that or a person that's maybe not too pleasant or nice, and it could be this situation that comes up, but something that is not feeling good emotionally, okay, uh at all, and I get that, okay. Now the reason this is happening, whatever it is that happens this month that's intense, remember that this is trying to help you to evolve and change. I'm seeing you like needing to leave a certain way of being that you're comfortable in, like in your comfort zone, and it's trying to get you out of that comfort zone. One of the things that could motivate, and I know that a lot of you have, dreams of success, wanting to be successful, and, in all ways, creatively, financially, in whatever way, you're wanting to have that, but it's difficult with that whole like staying in your comfort zone. Whatever happens this first, half of the month, I want you to realize that it's there, to motivate you, to like, push you in a direction that really truly is going to give you the most sense of belonging and the most success and safety and security in your life. Normally what used to bring you, safety and security, um, a lot of times when you see this north node, your the normal areas that you would get safety and security would be like family or whatever. But a lot of people that have this placement might have had and continue to have issues within that like safety environment of the family, because the universe is not trying to make that comfortable for you in order for you to evolve to, you know, your highest self. And so there could be, I'm seeing this like the first half is definitely could be some hurt feelings. What the use this as motivation. That's what I'm seeing. Use it as motivation. What is it that, you secretly want to do? Because when you have this North Node in Capricorn or the 10th house, this is a success north node. Like all of them are success north nodes in their own way, but I'm talking about this is one that is definitely um, could be like worldly success out there. And a lot of you are not even. Some of you may crave it deep down inside. Some of you are a little bit. Some of you are just like, I'm not really interested in success. I just, like I said before, want this like little safe haven and my, to kind of cocoon in. Whatever the case may be, you are needing to take your emotional strength, your emotional intelligence, your ability to emotionally bond with people and create a sense of belonging and do it out in the greater world, to share that in a greater capacity outside a relationship, or family or tribe, to kind of bring it to outside. And when you do that, you're actually going to gain success in the outside world, outside of the comfort of the family. Okay, So, something's going to happen this first half of the month, and use it as motivation. That's what I'm seeing. Now, for some of you, going on to the second half of the month, because of whatever happened, um, many of you may have residual, like, worries and anxiety. This could cause anxiety because whatever happens, it's going to affect you emotionally, because you have this very, very powerful emotional body, okay? And so, if it's in order to get to your serenity, it's you have to leave whatever that is, and step out. It's like, if you notice, look back on your life, a lot of situations, it's almost like life is pushing you in a certain direction, pushing you out of comfort zones, constantly pushing you out by different things happening. That's all this is. All you simply have to do is take the nudge and move out. And when you move out of your comfort zone, you're actually moving in ultimately to a way more stable comfort zone, because whatever you have inside you, that beauty of emotional intelligence, needs to be shared with the world. So start dreaming big. Like, what is it that, just be fantastical in your mind. Like, really, don't put any limits. Like, what is it that you want to do? And start moving toward that, because you will be rewarded as you are taking a few steps toward, going outside of your comfort zones and moving towards success in some way out in the world, outside of the family and the tribe. When you take those steps, you're going to be, like, rewarded, and it'll become more and more clear. And I do see a lot of you, like, honestly, you are the reason this is happening is because this is kind of like a final push out the door for a lot of you, to push you in the direction of success in your life and happiness. um, Not only, financially, but emotionally, mentally, physically, in all ways. This is getting you to, you know push you in that direction. And so the key is whatever happens, don't stay in that loop of worry and anxiety and I'm emotionally hurt. Use that as energy and motivation to say, okay, that's it. It's time for me, to move out, in a sense. It could be physically, but to move in a certain direction. And it's just getting you to push, because with this North Node, I see a lot. It is like that baby bird syndrome. And, like, I know, and it's not hasn't been fun. You've been pushed a lot in your life, and it's not because there's anything wrong with you or you're not a good person. It's just the universe trying to push you out of your comfort zone. Once you move toward that direction of sharing your gifts with the greater world, outside the family, outside your immediate tribe, you're going to see that the security and sense of belonging that you want and crave will come to you in massive amounts. So go out there, be strong, don't be afraid. Remember, okay, this is, Capricorn. It's a time to get tough, but at the same time, don't build a wall around your heart. That's not the kind of toughness I'm talking about. Keep an open heart, but also, it is time to kind of toughen up and go out there. And when you do this, your life is just going to get way, way easier, and it's going to be much more clear, your path. So, anyway, I hope this reading was helpful to you. Thank you so much for watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing, sharing some time. Much love, much appreciation. If you could hit that like button if you like this video, it helps the channel a lot. Thank you so much. And we'll see you again on some more videos. Many blessings.